What's going up on Solid Steppers? Today was a long ass day. I apologize for not putting a video out earlier because my ass was on the grind from sun up to sundown. I'm now at home trying to prep for tomorrow so I don't have to grind like I had to do this morning playing mental catch up. So I'm trying to get out some estimates and some things to some clients and to provide the superior service that only I do. I hope everybody's day went well. And there are a couple of things I actually want to go over that kind of came across my mind today. One thing you always hear me talk about is choosing your customers. Don't deal with any customers that's a problem, okay? Lay the rules down from the beginning by being professional and things in order. Because what you're going to find is that if you give people an inch a mile, they take them out. Like if you try to hook them up and patch something, do this instead of doing the repair back to factory specs, do not be shocked when you go and tell them they need to do X, Y, and Z and they want to give you a problem. Well, you got to realize you created that problem. You know, don't be handing out tech sheets to customers when they don't have access, because you got customers that you think have the aptitude and you give them a little insight, then they think you buddies, and then you got another problem. Keep it professional, because let me tell you something. These people will go do the same thing to someone else and they trying to pinch a penny on your dime. If I'm giving pinch a penny service, then you give me that. You know? But if I'm not giving pinch a penny service, don't come to me with that BS. The next thing is start to build a book of quality customers that will continue to feed you for years. Learn more about them, about certain things. Like I just had a customer today. He's got like a 10-year-old double stackable LG. Doing a lot of renovation to his crib and everything. He's also got an ice maker in the back, like a damn commercial ice maker. I'm looking at him like, bro, Sub-Zero refrigerator. I mean, just the whole works. He's doing his thing. He's living his best life. So he was shooting his shit, you know, and he I went and bought some water lines trying to stop the leak. And on these notorious LGs, there's an issue with the cold valve and the hot valve. So we're going to switch that out, put some fresh hoses on there, and keep it popping. You know, I went in, used my air sled. He's just in amazement, you know. But at the end of the day, I invested in those tools to get it done. At the same time, he has to pay for that second man. Because whenever you do a stackable, double oven, stackable, anything that's tall and more than you can damn handle on your own, you need to be charging for two people. Period. It shouldn't even be a conversation. This gentleman had no problem paying for the service call, prepaying for the job to get done. You know, scheduling the service later on this weekend in the evening. You know, just real cool cat. So at the end of the day, he's going to be a customer for life because I'm keeping it 100. And he respects the work ethic, and I can appreciate that, you know. But like I said, vet your customers. Then I had another customer. I already looked at their stuff, told them to unplug defrost because, of course, they didn't want to do the repair. They trying to penny pinch. I can't stand these customers, man. This is why I don't go in certain areas and I don't deal with certain people, because it never changes. The story never changes. You give them a little information and they pull you for more. So I go back and I'm like, what you mean you thought the ice maker was going to work when you start defrosting? You're manually defrosting something and you need to have a defrost board issue. I mean, and you expect everything else to work. You can't patch it. This is a computerized component. But like I said, you know, I created that. And I own it. That's okay. I'm getting ready to uncreate it. Alright, the other thing I want to talk to you about, you know, like one reason why I'm pushing to get so stay organized and stay on top of stuff. I'm very concerned about staying on top of my health. I'm very concerned about getting the adequate rest and workout time and life balance. You know, people say you grind so hard. What do you mean? Life balance. Well, the fact that I got home today, and I really could have been here at 6, but I got here at 7 because I had to go deal with this ice maker BS. But anyway, I ain't never seen a customer, is it the ice maker or the water valve? I'm telling them, look, I generally replace them in pairs. Now here it is, we call them for water, ain't nothing happening. I mean, dude, I'm not even gonna get into the conversation, but I hate when people take older appliances they haven't done anything to and try to patch them. This is your time to do the maintenance and got another 10 or 20 years out of it. But no, can't stand them people, man. Anyway, the next thing you want to do is build your book of business of all your customers. Like I deal with customers who believe that these appliances are luxury items and they treat them as such. They don't care about the expense. What they could care about is the time frame. When can you get it done? And is it going to be done right the first time? And that's the name of the game. If there's some complications, like I had a customer with an ice maker, I'm like, look, your wife warped this and warped that. This is only going to fit this way for so long. I'm going to do the best I can. Still didn't have a problem collecting. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is be upfront with the customer. If the customer flinch at this and flinch at that, then with me, I'll just walk away. I'll get my service fee and be like, look, let me refer you to somebody who can hook you up and do it cheaper. But it ain't going to be me. I don't do that bargain basing stuff. So hold your ground, keep it professional, and move on to the next. When you're working on jobs, make sure that your time and your turnaround time and that you're going prepared. Go in with a plan. I mean, make sure, like me, what I do is I go in the van. For each job, I have like a private bag. Like I have a bag for all my tools, but then I have 2 carry bags. One I put like if I'm doing some electrical testing, all my testers, wire leads, all that stuff is in that bag. If I'm doing like removing a couple of screws, I'll throw a couple of drills in there because I'm anal. I always take more than one drill just in case something gets stupid. I take my DeWalt and my Milwaukee. And I have like 4 different DeWalt drills. Don't ask me why. And don't be a hater. Because, hey, a sister's prepared. At the same time, I'm always accumulating specialty equipment. You got to make sure you can get in these jobs quickly and get out quickly. After a while, you're going to look at so much of this stuff. You're going to know the basic patterns. You're going to know where to go, what to hit first, and what to hit second. You know, once you understand that, it's on you. But you can't do that if you BSing with customers. Have your game together. The other thing is stay on top of your books and your paperwork. Like right now, I am going to send these estimates out. After that, I'm getting on top of my QuickBooks. I'm not about to be dealing with Uncle Sam and any of these other problems. I'm making sure my invoices are on point, doing everything I can. You know, like I said, if you're going to run a business, run a real one. Don't be, where's your receipts? I don't know. I shoved them in the back or whatever. With all this modern technology, if you don't want to hold on to a receipt, don't. But at least get a picture of the shit. Jesus, it don't make no sense. You got our phone, you can take pictures of unnecessary stuff. You damn sure can take pictures of that. So, with that said, I'm going to get off this video here shortly because I really got to get this done. And I have some personal matters I need to address. And like I said, this year, next time, I had no intention of being this damn tired. You know, another thing I want to talk about is the diet situation. Then I've been doing the vegan smoothies at lunch and at and breakfast. My energy level's good. I don't need anything else to help me. I don't need a Red Bull. I don't need a Bang or any of those energy drinks. All I gotta do is get rest, get a little workout, and stay focused. So remember, people, take care of yourself. Now, I'm going to be getting a care package here in a couple of days, and that care package is going to be for service workers. I'm thinking about teaming up with someone and starting a COVID supply line, meaning that for those of us on the go, we need to wash our hands and cleanse, you know, be COVID ready for the next client. I think it'd be nice to have like a whole set of supplies, a bag that comes with the wipes, the mask, you know, I'm going to talk to somebody tonight about that. I think I'm going to kick off that website and start popping on that, because if there's a need, you supply the need, you in there. So anybody trying to steal my idea, go ahead, because it's enough for all of us. Just remember, give me some credit at some point, and I want 1% royalty into eternity, because my name is Mrs. Wonderful, the counterpart to Mr. Wonderful on the Shark Tank. So people, have a great night. And remember, solid steppers, one step at a time, preferably forward. Have a good night. Holler at you guys tomorrow.